You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. Well, it's clear that many female athletes, they're fed up. They're fed up with the lopsidedness of allowing transgenders that are biological males to come on to a playing field, into a swimming pool, into a weightlifting room, to the Olympics, wherever. They're tired of seeing biological males come in and steal what they have been working so hard for all these years. Many of these women, they've had coaches. Their parents have spent a lot of money to help develop them as athletes. Some of these girls are missing out on professional opportunities to take the next step in a lot of different ways. And, of course, there is, and this is something we've talked about a lot, there is a safety issue. Also, there's the whole competitive advantage, the fact that you're just blatantly seeing males that could not cut it or excel as male athletes say, I'm transgender, I'm going over to female sports, and then they dominate. We're seeing it more and more. Laurel Hubbard, Elena McLaughlin in MMA, former Army Ranger, for crying out loud, fighting MMA in female sports. A woman's going to get hurt eventually one of these days. And, of course, the one that's gotten a lot of attention is Lia Thomas. My God. And then you got people, guys sauntering into YMCA locker rooms with their penis flopping around in front of women, and that's just supposed to be okay. Some of these folks are sick. Just sick. The post-millennial women's sports group threatens to sue NCAA over inclusion of biological males in female sports. It's about time somebody's got to start hitting these people for millions upon millions of dollars and stop this nonsense. Hopefully the pocketbook will stop it. The Independent Council on Women's Sport, ICONS, has threatened legal action against the NCAA for their inclusion of biological males in women's sporting events. Quote, we write as attorneys on behalf of the Independent Council of Women's Sports, a network of current and former collegiate and professional women athletes and their families, to put you on official notice that your practice of allowing male athletes on women's teams constitutes illegal discrimination against women on the basis of sex. Yeah, I mean, so many of these colleges have just spit in the face of Title IX. It's unbelievable. A January 12th letter to NCAA Office of Legal Affairs read, the attorneys explained that it would be, quote, impossible to provide equal opportunities for both sexes in the world of college sports as required by Title IX, quote, without female-only teams. Yet the NCAA implements and perpetuates a policy of allowing male athletes on women's teams, even as sports governing bodies and federal courts increasingly reject these unjust and inequitable policies that exclude young women from their own teams. Yeah, I mean, these people are costing women spots on these teams, these biological males. It's unbelievable. Female athletes do not accept this, nor do the groups representing their interests, such as icons and women's rights groups across the political spectrum, nor do many parents, schools, states, governors, and lawmakers. The attorney stated that ICONS, which has worked with various sports governing bodies and legislative authorities to, quote, help them protect female athletes from discrimination and exclusion on the basis of their sex, is willing to be able to also share its expertise with the NCAA. If the NCAA wants to renew its commitment to providing equal opportunity for female athletes. They wrote that the NCAA discriminatory policies and practices violate state and federal law directly, proximately resulting in foreseeable and avoidable harms, damages, and losses to female athletes. The NCAA is not above the law, attorneys added. If you do not protect female athletes from discrimination on the basis of sex, we will embark on legal action to compel you to do so. To avoid legal action taken Against them, the attorneys directed the NCAA to comply with civil rights laws immediately by repealing policies and rules allowing for the inclusion of biological males in women's divisions, establishing and enforcing rules to keep women's sports female, requiring NCAA colleges to provide a single-sex locker room for female athletes. Bravo. Very good. Quote, the NCAA cannot pick and choose the laws to which to follow. Marcia Smith, the NCAA champion and co-founder of Icons, in a press release, they must protect female athletes from discrimination on the basis of sex, or expect we will be forced to take legal steps to do so. Wow. So these females, these women, they're fed up. They're done. They're tired of the uneven playing field or swimming pool or whatever contest they're walking into, and all of a sudden being dominated by a male. We found out last year that Riley Gaines from the University of Kentucky, a swimmer, she had tied Lia Thomas in an event, and the NCAA awarded the trophy, even though they were tied, to Lia Thomas because they knew it was a marketing and virtue signaling opportunity. That's all any of this is been a woke statement in hopes of not being canceled and to satisfy the radical left out there. These women don't care anymore. They're fed up. They're not going to have it. And I love the part that they're specifically stating in this, keep men out of female locker rooms. I mean, that's sick, it's perverse, it's corrupt. I can't believe we are living in a time where that can even be a consideration, and anybody would believe that would be morally just and okay. It's gross. It's perverse. Something wrong with these people that are advocating for this and that are fighting for this. There's something wrong. Mentally, that is. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. The NC2A female athletes are done with this crap. Change it, make it back to an even playing field, or suffer legal consequences. Peace, I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First, 25% off USA First. Go now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.